a team that is hoping to make it back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2009, a team that has lost in the playoffs 2017, 2018, 2019 in heartbreaking fashion. They've got their starting quarterback back, Drew Brees. Sean Payton proving yet again that he is a genius when it comes to concealing the status of his quarterback decisions. The word came out today that Drew Brees will start, just 4 or 5 weeks removed from having umpteen ribs broken. Here's Sean Payton making the announcement earlier today that Drew Brees is back.
Look, our plan is to play him. Our plan is to start him, and we have a number of personnel groupings to give us some flexibility, and we'll go from there.
Those backgrounds, those generated backgrounds, it just looks like bad CGI from a movie in the 80s, doesn't it?
Well, and you only see part of his head, too. I kept wanting to lift the screen up so I could see more of Sean Payton.
He is a genius, though, when it comes to maybe not creating the best background for his press conferences, but we saw it 4 weeks ago. Everyone was kind of subtly led to believe Jameis Winston would be the starter in that first of 2 Falcons games. On Friday, boom, it's Taysom Hill. And even beyond that, there was a sense that maybe it'll be both. Nope, it was all Taysom Hill. And now, after all week of downplaying the idea of Brees coming back, and it started with Jay Glazer on Sunday, and I don't fault Jay for reporting what he was told. My guess is Payton told him, look, we're going to go easy. We're not going to rush him back for the Chiefs game. I think the Vikings game on Christmas Day is more likely. That's what Glazer reported. That created the impression we're not going to see Brees against the Chiefs. Then on Wednesday, Payton made it clear they're not going to rush him back. And Adam Schefter, who eventually reported that Brees is starting, trumpeted that quote from a press conference. And it's, look, I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole of cynicism, but if I were truly feeling cynical, I would say that Schefter pushed that quote as part of the quid pro quo for getting the scoop that Brees will be starting. So participate in the setup and then get the payoff when the bait and switch happens to the Kansas City Chiefs. I can't prove that, but I just thought it was unusual that Schefter made such a prominent reference to public quotes that were made by Payton about Drew Brees, and then a day or two later, here comes the news that Brees is starting. So Payton, look, I give him full credit. If you're not necessarily telling the truth or flat out lying to reporters to advance your agenda, so be it. It worked because, as he told me a week and a half ago, when you have 2 different skill sets for the quarterbacks, there is an advantage in the defense not knowing who to prepare for, Charean.
He learned a ton from Bill Parcells when he was here in Dallas, Mike, and he's used many of those things. You talked to Taysom Hill a couple weeks ago about the cheese that he brought into the locker room. Don't eat the cheese because this is a trap game. Bill Parcells used to do the same thing, turn down the temperature in the training room and where the players hang out and encourage them to get out of there and all those sorts of things. And he does it with injuries better than anyone in the NFL, better even than Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick's a master at it, of course. But, you know, when Belichick had Brady was never hurt to have this situation come up. And so Sean really uses that to his advantage when we have a question about whether Brees is going to play or not. And he's done it over and over and over again the last 2 years, and it's worked great for him and great for the Saints.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.